Hello everyone, when you're taking on the fire giant, the main thing to do in the first part of the fight, or the first 50% of the fire giant's health bar, is to focus on the fire giant's left leg. So just turn on your target lock, and then be on your mount, and then stay right next to his left leg. And try to stay somewhat towards the back of his left leg, because when he tries to do any type of attack, he's generally going to be hitting right in front of him. So if you're towards the back of him, you can avoid a lot of his close range attacks. And once you get used to this, you'll find it relatively easy to take him down past the first 50% of his health. Now, once you get to the second part of the fight, he's going to do that big explosion where lava rocks are going to explode from his chest all over. So you need to back away from him for a little bit. And then once he's done doing that, you want to get right next to him right away, because if you stay too far away from him, he's going to start shooting fireballs at you, and those do a lot of damage and they can be somewhat hard to dodge. So like I said, you want to get right next to him again. And like the first part of the fight, you want to stay right behind him. And now he only has one leg that you can hit when you're behind him. So you're going to want to just focus on his right leg. And then try to stay directly behind that leg the best you can. And the reason I'm telling you to stay as far behind it as possible is because when you're right behind the fire giant and you start smacking his right leg, he's going to do this roll move. And as long as you're far enough behind him or not in the direction that he's going to roll, then you're not going to get hit by that attack. But if you do get hit by the roll, it's going to do an enormous amount of damage to you. And every now and then the fire giant's going to release two slow moving fireballs, and those slow moving fireballs, they'll just keep on following you around the map until you get close enough for them to activate. Once you get close enough for them to activate, then you're just going to gallop away from them, and then you'll be able to take care of those slow moving fireballs. And then there's one other move in the second phase of the fight that the fire giant starts to do. Every now and then he's going to breathe fire from his chest, and then he's going to rotate in an arc, and then after he does that rotation, then there's going to be fire moving on the ground in beams, and all you have to do is just run away from those beams. They don't actually follow you, but they just kind of move all over the map. But other than that, what you need to do is every single time you get behind that fire giant, just keep on smacking that right leg, and then once the fire giant does its roll away from you, then all you have to do is just gallop in a very wide circle around the fire giant so you can avoid its close range attacks that it does right in front of it, and just keep rotating around the fire giant until you get behind the fire giant again, right next to its right leg, and then be towards the back of that right leg, and then keep on rinsing and repeating this until you take the fire giant's health all the way down. And that's all there is to it. So if you have any questions at all, please post them in the comment section, subscribe for more. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.